Martell, you stop trying to be a damn bitch. What's going on, y'all? This be your boy Scotty by Nature TV, and we're here for another review of Love and Marriage Huntsville, aka Love and Hip Hop Huntsville, okay? Because that's all this shit is, honey. So we start off with Martell and his uncle. His uncle look like he's his older brother. He do not look like his fucking uncle. You know what I'm saying? So somebody must have had a baby at the same time that Martell mama had the baby, because that does not look like his uncle child, but it is what it is. But they talk about everything that's been going on with Martell and his divorce, and how Melody been putting everything on social media, and how it's been keeping him from getting certain types of opportunities. Now, he was talking about the situation with Chris from last week, when it had something to do with the 47 acres, I think it's like 47 acres if I'm not mistaken, of land, and they want to build on it, and they want to call it Hope something, but they did not want Martell to be a part of it due to his social media antics and everything that has happened with his divorce, and it's not a good look for the company itself. And Martell is very much so hurt and disgusted by Mel, because he feels like she brought it to the forefront, and now that's coming between her and her money. My thing about it with Martell is this right here: you did this to yourself. From the moment you decided to lay down with another woman for all them years, get this woman pregnant, and then act a damn fool, it was all on you. You did that, and now you sitting up on this show all season acting a goddamn fool like you didn't do anything wrong, and you being very misogynistic. Not only are you being misogynistic, but you're being obnoxious and an asshole and a narcissist. That's what the fuck you're doing. Your problems are not Mel's problems. They're your fucking problems. You did that. Nobody else. You did that. So you're gonna have to take ownership for your own fucking actions, and that's just that on that. So Maurice and Jalen, they were having a conversation basically about Jalen's upcoming opportunities in life. Now, Jalen has graduated from college, no debt, which is amazing to hear. Like, how the hell do you graduate with no damn debt? I want to know, but I'm not in no debt, because I paid all my damn student loans off, and I ain't even finished I didn't even finish college. I didn't even get my fucking degree, but I had me some student loans, and no motherfuckers have been paid, child, so I'm glad to be debt-free. Partially why I ain't went my ass back to school, because I don't want them damn student loan bills. I don't want them, child. I don't. And with the shit that I'm doing right now, I don't need to get a degree for what the fuck I'm doing. So it is what it is, but child, like, going to school and then being debt-free because somebody paid off your child. But I guess Maurice wants Jalen to really know what he wants to do, and not just work a job just because it's paying the bills. And to be honest, like, I think that he's telling him right, because I got a job that I don't really care for, and it's only working to pay my bills, and it's only here to fund my real career, which is media. So that's really what it is. Like, I'm suffering through 40 hours a day. 40 hours a week, 8 hours a day for this bullshit that I don't even like to do. So it is what it is. So I totally understand where he's coming from with that. So Melody and Martell, they sit down to talk about their assets and how it's going to be split up and what they're going to do with them. And it just turns into a whole nother screaming match. Like, Martell thinks that he's entitled to certain things, but Melody feels like he's not entitled to certain things because they're her things. Martell feels like her beauty stuff should be on 50%, because he said that he started the company. Melody feels like it's her company, so she shouldn't have to split it. So I don't know, but it just goes right back to the argument that Martell started to have yet again, talking about how, well, the world know that I cheated on you. Everybody knows what the fuck I did, but don't nobody know what the hell you did. It ain't about what she did. It's about what you did, and you need to take accountability for what the fuck you did. You only want to play this tit for tat game because you got caught in your bullshit. You want to have a trophy for coming home at 6 o'clock in the afternoon because you were out fucking all day, and then you decide to bring your ass home and lay down with your wife after you got through fucking another woman. Like, that's some bullshit. Just because you were good at cheating and you were good at hiding it, that don't mean that you deserve a Tony Award for that shit, my nigga. Like, like, for real, like, it doesn't warrant that you bald head bitch. That's not how it goes. Like, You a bitch ass nigga. You got caught up by being a bitch ass nigga. And now, after you done got caught, you an even bigger bitch ass nigga. And you need some pads because you bleeding. Like, that's just what it is. You a bitch ass nigga. And I don't like fuck boys like you. It always be the fine ass niggas like you that's a fuck boy. And that's exactly what the fuck you are. And the way you sit up there, you talk about Melody like a goddamn dog and calling her Melody Hope and all this other shit, insinuating that in 4 weeks she gave up the pussy. If she did give it up in 4 damn weeks, what the fuck is it to you? What is it to you? You gave up the dick for 5 years to another woman that was not male because you felt like your woman wasn't doing what the fuck you needed her to do. And if you was a real man, you would have stayed and tried to solve that situation. But you a bitch ass nigga, so bitch ass niggas ain't gonna do what a real nigga is supposed to do. That's the fucking problem. You a bitch ass nigga, my... And I done dealt with a lot of bitch ass niggas in my day, and this is why I feel passionate about this motherfucking shit. Cause you a bitch. You a bitch ass nigga, and that's just what it is. Ain't no ifs, ands, buts about it, my nigga. You a bitch. And there's nothing that nobody can tell me different. You're a bitch. Point blank. That's it. So Letitia and Destiny, they meet up at a beauty supply store, and they're talking about Destiny's issues with Kimmy. I think that Kimmy and Destiny got off on the wrong foot. I think there's some things that may have happened between Kimmy and Destiny that Kimmy may be still holding on to, and Destiny just want to move on. So hopefully they can move on. But then Destiny asked Letitia about Mel, and Letitia was like, well, you know I still don't talk to Mel. I mean, Mel had a lot of things to say about me and all this other stuff. So, you know, I don't fucking know. I mean, I wish people would stop trying to push these girls to get together. Like Mel and Letitia, like if they ain't gonna be friends, they just not gonna be friends. And there's nothing that we can fucking do about that. Like, let it the fuck go. Like, they're not gonna be cool, they're not gonna be friends. Like, let it go. Like, what's the point? So Marsau and Letitia, they was working at the time, and then Chris comes up and he decides to offer Marsau the same damn deal that he tried to offer Martell, because nobody wants to work with Martell and what he got going on. So Marsau decided to take it under consideration. Letitia didn't want to deal with it at first because it had something to do with the host. Despite the type of money that it came, despite the kind of money that came with the deal, she didn't want nothing to do with it. But until he said that it's just land and all this other stuff, you know, because at first he said he would deal with it by himself. He ain't got to do it with Letitia. He'll do it by himself. And she was like, really? Are you serious? But then when she found out what it really was, she was like, well, you didn't tell me that. And he was like, well, you didn't give me a chance to tell you that. Blah, 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 blah. And I'm like, this nigga here, but you know, whatever. So now it's time for Jalen's birthday dinner, and Kimmy has invited everybody. So Melody comes, you know, Letitia's already there, Destiny's already there, you know. Melody walks in, she speaks to everybody, and then, you know, Marsau messy ass, Melody got a glow. And then Mel was like, there's Marsau being all, you know, extra, when all he could have did was just spoke and kept it moving, like doing all this extra shit. So Letitia asked Kimmy to be on her podcast, and you know, Kimmy was like, you know, it's fine, I'll do it. I've been trying to get on the podcast for a while now, I'll do it. And then the idea with Destiny came up, and you know, Destiny wanted to do it too, and Kimmy said it'll be good for them to get to know each other better and try to work on their relationship. But when it came down to Mel being on the podcast, Mel don't want to do it. She said she'll never do it again. I don't blame you, child. Then, you know, Wanda pops up, and then Melody was like, oh my god, if it couldn't get any worse, Wanda pops up. Then not only does Wanda pop up, Martell pops up. So when Martell pops up, that's when Melody get ready to go. And then, you know, Wanda was like, you just got here, I just got here, you can't be late. She said, well, I've been here long enough. So Wanda was like, well, let me come and tell you some, girl. So she follows Mel as they walk away. And she was like, I gotta tell you something. I know you leaving because Martell is here. So when she said that, that's when Martell got up, and Miss Wanda was like, you deserve so much better. You deserve somebody better, baby. Like, you don't need to go through all of this stuff and all this crazy stuff. And then Martell said, well, she could find somebody better, then why don't you go find them then? And I was like, now, honestly, Miss Wanda was being messy. She was like, this ain't had nothing to do with her. She was being messy. Let's just be real. She was. She had no genuine bone in her body when she came over there talking to Mel. She did not. But Martell had no business hopping up in her damn face, walking up on her like he was finna do something. Like, you don't walk up on a woman like that, you know, like you checking me. Like, that's what he was doing. And he had no right to do that. He just goes back to being a damn bitch. Because that's what the fuck he is. He didn't have to walk up on Miss Wanda like that. Now, Miss Wanda messy. She's nosy. All she ever does is get up in other people's business. That's true. But Martell did not have to walk up on her like that. And that was not the place for him to walk up on her like that. Now, if he really wanted to have a conversation with her, he could have had it at another time. But this was not the time. And Letitia should have never allowed her mama to show the fuck up anyway. Because when Kimmy said, well, I'm glad that Letitia and Marcel invited you. And then Letitia was like, that's rude. How the fuck is it rude? Wanda showed up somewhere where she wasn't fucking invited. So that was fucking rude. Letitia, shut the fuck up. I don't like her. I don't like that bitch at all. But yeah, Martell should have walked up on her like that. And Miss Wanda should not be getting all up in their damn business, period. And then, you know, of course, is a to be continued episode, child. But this was my review of Love and Marriage Huntsville. Be sure to like, rate, comment, subscribe, and share this video. If you want to follow me on social media, it's all at the bottom. With that being said, you guys, I'm out of here until my next videos, which is Housewives of Atlanta and the Love and Hip Hop Family Reunion. I'll holler and talk to y'all later. Peace out.